How are you all doing? My name is Josh from CompuCentric, and today we'll be finding out if you can play games without a graphics card. Additionally, if you stick around, I'll teach you how to play PUBG on Intel graphics. Our system today consists of a Dell Inspiron with an Intel i3 4170 and 8GB of DDR3 1600 MHz RAM. Instead of using a graphics card though, we'll be using the Intel HD 4400 graphics, being the built-in graphics of the Intel i3. While Intel graphics were never known for gaming, could you still play games on them? Starting up the CSGO benchmark at 720p low settings, our system achieved an average of 72 FPS, a 1% low of 7, and a 0.1% low of 7 yet again. While this looks terrible on paper, the frame rate would stay around 60 to 70 in most gameplay, but would drop extremely low whenever the player entered smoke. While CSGO is a competitive game where frame rate is vital, for someone getting into the game is decently playable. In an older game like Fallout 3, after using workarounds in order to launch the game without a graphics card, at 720p on low settings, the game ran at a buttery smooth 60 FPS average, with a 1% low of 48 and a 0.1% low of 9. The game played smoothly almost constantly, with the 0.1% low being due to loading screens or menus. The highly popular game Fortnite didn't fare as well as the others. At 480p on the lowest settings, Intel graphics provided an average of 35 FPS with a stuttery 1% and 0.1% lows of 19 and 10 FPS respectively. In smaller areas of the game, it fared quite well. However, in open, populated areas, the game stuttered nearly constantly and wasn't very enjoyable to play. Additionally, with a low resolution of 480p, players that were far off were hard to see and even harder to hit. Finally, for PUBG. The standard version of the game wouldn't run well, if at all, on Intel graphics. However, there's a solution if you've been itching to play PUBG, but are stuck without a graphics card or a system too weak to play it. With the mobile port of the game, Tencent, the company in charge of PUBG Mobile, took the mobile version and put it on desktop through the Tencent Gaming Buddy app. The game feels very similar to the normal version, and while it doesn't have all the same features, it's free and it runs well on many systems. For anyone wondering, it only matches you against other PUBG Mobile PC players to keep everything fair. While it's true that there are many bots, in my experience, I've fought just as many human players as I have bots. To me, PUBG Mobile on PC feels like a sort of PUBG Lite version, if you get what I'm saying. That being said, in PUBG Mobile, at 720p using automatic settings, we were able to score an average of 37 frames, a 1% low of 19, and finally a 0.1% low of 4. The game ran smoothly, and I was even able to get a 21 kill victory. To answer the question of whether or not you can play games with Intel HD graphics, why yes. Yes you can. As long as you keep your expectations realistic and play older or less demanding games, you should be provided with an experience that's good enough in most games. Would I recommend buying a system without a graphics card if you want to play games? Well, no. But if you already have an older system with integrated graphics, or are building a system and saving money for a graphics card, it might be worth a shot. Finally, I only tested out the games at what I would consider reasonable resolutions and settings, but if you want even better FPS, I would recommend checking out the Low Spec Gamer. Low Spec Gamer takes games graphics to as low as they can go and plays them on old and weak hardware. I'll drop a link to his channel down below in case you're interested. If you liked this video or it helped you out, consider leaving a like and comment down below your thoughts and any questions you might have. If you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing, as I enjoy creating this type of content. My name is Josh, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.